that will make it possible for them to have a shot at the automatic spot. But there's a nice move by Mamaril.
Well, you can see why I feel personally that any big man that I try to coach, it's so very important that he has that jump hook in his arsenal, because that's the easiest shot to get off around the basket. You've seen Sharma do it on one end. This time it's the turn of Mamaril to use that jump hook to get a three-point play.
And Mamaril has collected 3 points, 5:16 to go. Here comes Yi, handoff to Cabagnot. Loses his defender. Yi thought about it. Now sets. Yes.
Well, Richard Yi shooting 57% from the floor in this particular conference. That's third in the league. And he has just turned into a heck of a player since he moved over to Burger King.
Averaging just below 10 points per outing. 9.6 per game. Nice drive to the basket. You're so right about Aban being so athletic, huh? Just drove hard. He has his second basket. Here's Selena Cruz trying to create. He's a natural lefty. Here's Buenafed down the left flank. Burger King still slightly up by 2. 4:25 to go. Cabagnot, top of the keyhole, looking for a person to pass to. It's Yi, dances around. Sharma says, I have a hot hand, but it's too hot. He overshot it. In the meantime, here's Aban.
6 points now for Aaron Aban in this basketball game, as he's starting to match JC Intao point for point.
Aban has been averaging just 2.3 points per game. In the meantime, Selena Cruz pockets at 3. He now has a sum of 5 in his collection. So important for your guard, your point guard, to have some kind of shooting from the outside. The Sharma launches. Now he connects. Ginebra is paying for watching the Carlos Sharma show so far.
That's correct. 9 points for him, and he's feeling it here in the first quarter. He's going to pick up a foul.
And a lot of feeling it happening inside that shaded area.
Well, Billy Mamaril wanted to come across that lane, and I think Carlos Sharma knew he was coming out of the game. Yes. So he just gave him a nice little shot before he went to the bench.
In the meantime, Intal will move out, and we have inside. Yes, go ahead, please.
And you can bet that Mamaril will remember that when Sharma comes back in the game.
You know what you did at the 3:30 mark of that first quarter? And we won't use that many words, however. Here's Meg. And that's batted away. Baguio, by the way, is already on the floor. For the other side, Wesley Gonzalez is also on the floor already. So with J.R. Quinyahan.
Well, you mentioned earlier that this game is no bearing for the Burger King team as far as the standings are concerned. But if you look at the coaching staff, they're very animated. You know, they've been really coaching on the sidelines. They really want to get this win before they go into that wild card phase.
They would like some momentum going into that particular phase. They have not been having the best of seasons in terms of a winning streak. So somehow some momentum might help, especially when you consider that the wild card is going to be KO, single game KOs. Nice hook pass by Cabagnot. Somebody can get loose, and that's Yi. Ooh, huge pick, and Mr. Tubid felt it. Shot clock at 7. Big switch. J.R. Quinyahan. Nobody wants to shoot until this moment. Quinyahan can't get it to drop. Burger King controlling the inside. Can't score, however, and cleaned up by Mamaril. Baguio. Cabagnot. And it could be an unsportsmanlike foul.
It will be an unsportsmanlike foul. As Selena Cruz is pleading his case. As Cabagnot's on the floor.
Our action really picked up, moving from one side to the other, even though no baskets were scored. We're going to check this out.
So you can see Cabagnot passed the basketball, and then he collided with Selena Cruz. So the angle is a little bit far, so couldn't see exactly what happened there.
And the referees, of course, are now reviewing that piece of tape. Well, that's an old expression, piece of tape. That's like piece of film. Digital ne.
Well, there certainly was a collision there, and there's no question Cabagnat did get hit in the face. Whether it was intentional or not is another story.
Yes. And of course, we're not going to ask Celino about it.
Of course, he would say it was not intentional.
Bakit? Sinabayan ko lang ah.
A flagrant foul penalty. One is assessed. Celino Cruz. Celino Cruz is here on the bench for 3 minutes.
Take a look at it again.
Timeout, Liberty Whoppers.
Well, maybe it was the extension of the elbow a little bit at the end.
Yep. And Cruz has been meted a 3-minute cool down. We'll have our own cool down. 1.5 minutes. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to PBA Sunday on Solar TV. Leah Cruz here, and with me right now taking in today's ball games is the Hawaiian Punch, Brian Viloria. Brian, welcome to the PBA. Now, on January 23, you will face Carlos Tamara in collision course at Boxing at the Bay to defend your IBF light flyweight title. What are the preparations that you've been doing so far for the fight?
I've been training for the last 3 months and a half, and I've been trying to prepare myself real well for my second title defense, and hopefully everything goes right. Carlos Tamara will be coming to the fight. He's a really tough fighter, former Olympian himself, like myself, so I'm expecting a great match.
All right, and for the boxing fans and even the basketball fans, what kind of match can we expect in terms of the energy and everything like that?
Like what happened here the last time in April against Solis. It's going to be a lot of fireworks going to be flying. I prepared myself real well for 12 rounds, so we're going to be exchanging a lot of leather, so hopefully everybody can come out and watch the fight and witness a great fight.
All right, why don't you invite everyone to come over and watch your fight?
Watch over my fight on this Saturday on the 23rd at the Cuneta Astrodome, and hopefully you guys will have a great show.
All right, thank you very much, Brian. We'll see you there. Good luck from all of us here at Solar TV 7. Coach Norman, back to you.
Thanks a lot, and we do wish Brian Viloria the best of luck. In the meantime, Barangay Ginebra trying to step on the gas pedal here. They get a bucket courtesy of Eric Mink.
So that's the second time that Eric Mink has been able to steal his man around the basket and get an easy shot up to the hoop. That's something he's been very good at over the years. Really sprints the floor well, gets down into the paint, and tries to get a seal on his man immediately.
When you see the boxers, they're because of their size and their weight, they look so small, but once they're inside the ring, they're larger than life, actually.
Well, they look small, but you wouldn't want to fight them.
No, not really. Not really. In the meantime, we had Quinyan with the foul earlier. He fires. This big guy can shoot from the outside. Billones juggles the ball in the air. Wesley yells out the instructions. Mo Belga on the receiving end. Step back. Mamaril has been doing a good job off the rebounds. Already with his second pickup. By the way, White is already in the game for Barangay Ginebra. Cross court. Two-bid wide open.
That's just a great pass there by Eric Mink. A straight pass right to the chest of Ronald Two-bid for the 3 points. And
he has 6 in the game, and that's where the shooters like to receive it. Just at the right level where they can launch quickly.
And you always try to teach your big man, if you're going to pass out of that double team, it has to be a good pass. You don't want the shooters jumping up in the air or leaning down to their feet to receive the ball.
Mamaril asking for it. No chance for Baguio, however, to get it to Mamaril. Finally gets it to Mamaril. Quinyan, however, picks up the miss. Here's the trailing job by Wesley Gonzalez. And this ball game is knotted at 27 with 30 seconds remaining. Handoff. Two-bid launches in but out. Follow up. Mink out. And it's in the hands of Billones with 13 seconds remaining in the quarter. Billones rushing. The side we go. Buenapel launches. It won't stay down. And Quinyan guilty of brushing aside two people. And he's trying to plead his case, but nakita siya. Huli siya. In the meantime, check out this KFC assist delivery of the quarter. Excellent trail on the right side by Gonzalez. Enjoy watching PBA action. Finger licking food. Dial 887-888 now.
Well, that foul is going to send White to the line for 2 shots as Burger King, they are in the penalty.